Yep. Right back at another video, man. Hey, man, we got Jimmy Howard said we thought this wasn't possible. Hey, look, man. Y'all know we came here to do, man. Y'all know we didn't come to do, man. We came here to get straight to the point. What we didn't come to do, man, is all that other stuff, man. That being said, man, let's get right to the video. Let's get it.
There is one opponent who is truly unbeatable. Father Time. He's cruel, unrelenting. He doesn't care about your goals or ambitions, and no one has ever got the best of him. There comes a day when even
LeBron
the best must concede and admit defeat. Their time is up, and it was good while it lasted. But LeBron James is putting up a pretty damn good fight. In his 19th season, LeBron is doing the unthinkable. Old as dirt, got more miles on his legs than a 93 Honda, still somehow among the league's very best players. This is unheard of. It's impossible, or at least it should be to any human being. So LeBron's got to be some sort of basketball android, unleashed on the NBA to set a new standard for sustained excellence. In his last 8 games, LeBron is averaging 30 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds.
That's without AD though. Understand though, when he ain't got AD, bro, he gonna get them numbers, bro. So if you just so happen to say you a better fool in LeBron, you see LeBron don't got AD, he damn gonna go for about 30, 40 every game. Win or lose, bro. Yesterday, him and Russell combined for like 66 and they still lost. Like, that's bad, bro. How do y'all get 66 and still lose to the Spurs? I don't know, man.
Is older than half the people watching this video right now, and he's still doing all this. But as this Twitter user said, LeBron is in his 30s. This won't go on much longer. This tweet was from 2015.
Damn.
6 years ago. And nothing has changed. Today's video is brought to you by DraftKings. With
I'm
around the corner,
I gamble a lot. You know, I'm gambling on this tomorrow. So hold on, wait. Damn. Okay, so they play at 11. They play at 1:30. They play at 4. They play at 7. Then they play at 9:30. All right.
Bucks on Christmas Day. How convenient. But seriously, guys, this is a can't-miss offer. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. And the best part is you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. Just download the DraftKings.
They don't even have no what's it called though, bro. They need all these stars, bro. This gonna be a terrible Christmas, bro. You know, Christmas gonna be nuking, but bro, you need that team, bro. You see my Bulls right there? You see my Bulls right there? Know that.
This Christmas week at DraftKings.
All right, bro. It's a good. Let's get it though.
A unanimous agreement that the kid was going to be an absolute superstar. The most hyped high school prospect since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 35 years prior. According to other NBA players at the time, LeBron was NBA ready by the time he could legally drive a car. But even the most optimistic fans could have never predicted that 20 years later, that kid would not only still be in the NBA, but he would still be one of the best players in the league at nearly 37 years old. The dude has been around forever. In fact, he's been around for so long that his fellow class of 2003 NBA draftee Chris Bosh started his NBA career at the same time as LeBron, played 13 seasons in the league, retired, and has already been inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Meanwhile, LaJust a Kid from Akron is still an all-NBA talent. Dudes are out here at your local gym with knee problems and a bottle of ibuprofen on before their 30th birthday. And this guy LeBron is still jumping out of the gym and beating 20-year-olds up the court. It just doesn't add up. And it's not as much of his age that's surprising. There's been quite a few all-time greats that played into their mid to late 30s. Michael Jordan was the league MVP and won an NBA Finals at 35. Kareem was an all-star up until his last season in the league at the ripe old age of 41. And Kobe Bryant dropped 60 on a broken down body at the age of 37. It's not what LeBron is doing at his age. It's what he's doing in his 19th NBA season. A lot of guys play into their late 30s, but no one is this good in their 19th season. And I mean no one. In the history of the NBA, there have been only 23 players to play 19 or more seasons in the NBA. That's 23 players that simply made it to their 19th season.
Jamal Crawford on that?
Of them didn't cross the finish line. They hobbled to it. Let's take a look at who these 23 players are and how good they were. Vince Carter, bad.
8 points.
Bad.
Damn.
Shaquille O'Neal, bad. Jason Kidd, bad. Decent, bad, decent, bad, 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 decent, bad, 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 good, decent, bad, bad, decent. 23 players made it
Damn.
to their NBA career, and only 2 were still truly all-star caliber players. Now, for half my audience who I know
fuck
are
was
over the age
that,
of
bro?
25 and have probably retired from playing ball competitively, you know
Damn.
the minute, the millisecond you put down your shoes and don't get back to the court for days,
Damn.
weeks, or even months at a time, you begin to feel all the miles you put onto your body over the years. Every bump, every tweak, sprain, collision, it all starts to add up. And yet, LeBron has been playing basketball at the highest level, night in and night out, for 2 decades, and he still manages to be on top of his game. Now, sure, the minutes are clearly starting to have an effect on it.
Yeah, he be getting a lot of injuries.
Considerably more games over the last few seasons than he did in his younger years, but his production and quality of play has hardly even budged. So, all those players that I previously mentioned that played 19 seasons in the NBA, here's a chart of their points per game throughout their careers. And there's some really interesting information here. From this chart, you can see that nearly every single player improved offensively in their first 5 seasons. A gradual climb up the NBA ladder into All-Star or even All-NBA status. From seasons 5 through 10, again, nearly all of them hit their stride in the league and play out their best seasons. Or, as we like to call it, their prime. But around season 11, we begin to see a steady decline in point production across the board. A slow and virtually linear descent from their once elite status, usually a result of less minutes or a lesser role because, well, they're getting older. And by the time season 17 rolls around, most of these players have completely fallen into an almost counterproductive state. Their leadership, seniority, and legacy usually keeping them around on their last leg before they retire. But there's a few players that stand out. Here's Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Super unconventional path to
Damn, look at he has 36 points. Kobe crazy.
Of offensive production. And aside from a torn Achilles in his 18th season, he sustained his production better than virtually everyone else. Then there's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who had one of the best starts to an NBA career the league has ever seen. And
damn, he started off getting, what that is, 34, 35?
He became the all-time leader in points scored by maintaining all NBA levels of production throughout his entire career. And here's Karl Malone, who, similar to LeBron, used his innate scoring ability and superhuman durability to rack up nearly 37,000 points. And now here's LeBron, who amongst even the most durable and sustainable players of all time has had a career trajectory that looks straight out of 2K. The dude hasn't budged in over
I do look out of 2K, I ain't gonna lie.
The outliers of Malone, Kobe, and Kareem, the 3 horsemen of I'ma play until my legs fall off, we have a clear picture of LeBron's unreasonably excellent ability to stay on top of his game year after year after year. I mean, for Christ's sake, the man's trajectory is going up in his 19th season. Oh, and just out of curiosity, I charted the career projection of another active NBA player. Something that looks like this.
Who is that?
Any guesses as to who this player is? Yeah.
KD?
Something to think about. Now, this may sound weird, and let me know if I'm crazy for even thinking this, but when I look at the totality of LeBron's career, I'm actually surprised that he doesn't hold the all-time scoring record yet. He's been the all-time leader in playoff points for years now. He's played the 4th most regular season minutes in NBA history, and he's maintained the 5th highest scoring average ever in the process. As a fan of the game who was born long after Kareem retired, it's hard to imagine a player who has put the ball in the basket more than LeBron has. I mean, I get it, the numbers are right in front of my face, but it's still hard to wrap my mind around. Think about it. LeBron has averaged 25 points per game or more 18 times in his career.
Damn, he averaged 31 in 2005, 2006?
With 13 seasons. Kobe had 12, Karl Malone had 12, MJ had 11, and Kareem only averaged 25 plus points per game 10 times in his 20-year career. At the pace LeBron is going, if he can stay relatively healthy, he should pass Kareem's all-time scoring total sometime towards the end of next season. And every single bucket after that is icing on the cake. Even more insane is that throughout LeBron's career, he has averaged at least 25 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game 18 times. Now, 25...
LeBron is a bucket. I'll never say he weak, but he not better than MJ, bro. Come on, folks. That's kind of disrespectful, you know? I'll never say LeBron weak. LeBron is the GOAT. Well, he the GOAT of all time. But he not better than no goddamn MJ. That's bad. You bapping your mouth.
5 seasons. And those players are
Bap in your mouth.
Michael Jordan, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. No one even remotely close to LeBron. And that's because on the court, LeBron isn't really the best at anything. But he's one of the best at everything. He's not the best scorer, but he's certainly one of the best.
Yeah, he'll go get a bucket. He will go get a bucket.
But he is among the very
He'll pass that ball too.
You can probably think of quite a few players you'd rather have take a last-second shot with the game on the line. But LeBron wouldn't be far down that list.
He wouldn't.
There's been other players who have led their teams to more victories and more championships. But when the going gets tough, it's hard to deny that.
Hey, I know one person I'm not gonna do it. You know something that they said? They said Joel is leading the game, the game in clutch points in the game. Yesterday, last time he played, he just iced the cake against the Celtics, right? So okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Yesterday they played against who they played against? The Hawks. No Trae Young, no Clint Capella. This man Joel Embiid, wide open mid range. We need it, Joel. We need it. That's your shot. Clankathon. How, bro? And that's the bucket I needed for my slip, bro. I had him getting 24. The man had 23. He had a wide open mid range, bro. Pulled that up. The man that's leading in clutch points in the league, and it's a mid range at that. Pulled that up. Clankathon. Joel, bro. Like when my money on the line, bro. That's how you do me, bro. But when my money on the line, you wanna drop 43. Like, bro, that's so fake to me, bro. And you played the host with no Trae Young and no Clint. How do y'all lose that game? I mean, I know John Collins went up, but y'all should never lose that game without no Trae Young or no Clint Capella, bro. That don't make sense to me, bro. You smoke my bread, bro. Damn, bro. Wide open mid-range, bro. Wide open. That's the shot we want every time of the year, bro. God damn, bro. That's what we want, bro. And that's what he gave us, some BS, bro. Damn, bro.
10K club. But what about, let's say, the 36K, 8K, 8K club? No one in there either. Okay, what about the 34K, 6K, 6K club? Not a single player. Ever. At the moment, the most exclusive club the NBA has to offer is the 32K, 5K, 5K club, featuring Kareem, Malone, Kobe, and Jordan. Only 4 players in the history of the NBA have achieved these career totals. To find some more players, you have to work your way down to the 25K, 5K, 5K club. These are the most productive and durable players of all time. To make an appearance in any of these clubs is a testament to greatness at the largest magnitude. And yet, LeBron is light years ahead of even these all-time greats. Sure, with LeBron, you won't get a dead-eye sharpshooter like Steph, or a glass-cleaning monster like Russell, or a lockdown defensive rim protector like Duncan. Instead, you get a player that can do 90% of all.
Man, that man crazy went off like 49 yesterday. He don't do that shit on the regular either. But I mean, I guess Ja back. You know, Ja gotta get back in his rhythm. When Ja get back, ooh, it's gonna get ugly. You know Ja bucket. Y'all know that, but he not back yet for real.
It's the flat-out truth.
Good to see Ja and Devin Booker back though. You know that.
In the next few years, as we watch his career come to a close and his alien-like abilities begin to slowly fade away, I think. But even in his last days in the league, I just can't envision a world where LeBron isn't at least an all-star caliber player. The man could play until he's 44, and you can't convince me that he won't be a legitimate all-star even at that age. Most people assumed as he got older, he would have to change his game a bit to continue to find success on the court. They said he would have to develop a better post game, and so he did. They said he would have to improve his jump shot from outside.
Pulling them up.
He has. They said he would have to learn how to lead a team down the stretch and embrace the big moments rather than run from them. And he did. No matter the circumstance, no matter the age or the mileage or the...
He be carrying, boy. He too. Y'all got a 36-year-old LeBron carrying y'all, bro. Y'all got all them superstars, bro. And LeBron is carrying y'all, bro.
What are the odds that the kid who was dubbed the chosen one at just 17 years old would go on to actually somehow exceed all expectations? I wonder, if I got a time machine and went back to the year 2003 to tell fans that LeBron is still dominating the NBA after nearly 2 decades, what would they say? Maybe they simply wouldn't believe me. Maybe they need proof that he fulfilled his potential. Or maybe they'd just say, I told you so. Hope you all enjoy.
Man is a bucket, bro.
As always,
I'll never take it from him, bro. He for sure a bucket, bro, but he not better than MJ though. Know that.